Hi, hi. How are we going? I totally forgot to copy the microphone across, which was slightly awkward, but we're on now. How are we going? How's my head cut off? How's like? I'm still trying out this iPhone app that's doubling as a webcam because I'm too cheap ass to buy a webcam. But I think it's pretty cool. Um, I'm liking it. I think I need to invest the whole $12 into the paid version. I feel like I got something on my eye like there. But I also feel like it just may be my old age showing because I am wrecked. Your boy woke up at like 5 a.m. this morning. So I had a bit of a technical issue last time I streamed where it was stopping after 5 minutes and 'twas killing me. And I am just going to talk crap for a few more minutes just to see if the stream drops out. Because if the stream drops out still, I'm just probably going to give up and go to bed and eat a tub of ice cream. because not particularly keen on that. That was a pain, but we're going good so far with my freshly cleaned glasses and my horrible camera angle. Because again, cheap ass yet to invest into a decent webcam. I am listening to YouTube at the moment. I thought that would be a really cool idea to keep myself motivated. But man, that's distracting to say the least. Let's see. I'm using like a real compress, I think would be the word. Yeah, let's just get some music up. Because it's royalty-free music, I'm not listening to the stuff that you guys have on. It's not on at the moment, but there is going to be music, and I'm not listening to it because I've heard those same songs for years because I don't have any new music that I like. And I got a comment on Twitch that is very scammy. So I'm just fixing that up. Because no one... Yeah. I got one, like... I've got 2 whole comments on Twitch. And they're both scammy ones. So just... Okay, cool. Fantastic. They are banned, which is what I want. And we've been streaming for 7 minutes and 29 seconds with no drops. So I reckon we're good. Which is good because I wasn't really in the mood for more technical issues in my life. But I'm on the wrong mouse. We're gonna jump over to Lightroom. So these are some photos I shot at some stage in my life. I don't remember when. A few weeks ago. I shot them on the 28th of the 10th. So a week ago, a month ago-ish. And tonight we're going to edit them. I think they're pretty cool. Makeup's cool. This was like the most last minute shoot I reckon I've done in my life. Got a phone call. Oh. There we go. I think we're good now. I think we're good. I was playing the music. Oh, I hope that doesn't get me in trouble. I really hope that doesn't get me in trouble. If so, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, cool. Hi. We're back. Yeah, so I did this photo shoot a few weeks ago. Thought the photos were really cool, and figured, hey, tonight let's edit them because it is the time of the month where I need more social media content because I'm out of social media content. So yeah, let's do it. So Sammy, who was the makeup artist, went through, flagged some that she liked. I also went through and flagged some that I liked because this is a two-way street. And yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. I feel like that one's already edited just a bit as a bit of a test, but I reckon we can do better. So let's just make sure that all reset. I'm not seeing any that's possibly edited. Yeah, let's start this thing. Okay, really cool preset. I'm on a crappy camera, computer screen. So I've actually got... Is that in focus? I can't tell anything in the shot that's in focus. What's the settings? I don't know. That makes me uncomfortable. I'm going to edit it and pretend I know that's in focus. I am on... Yeah, I'm on a pretty garbage computer screen, to be honest. I bought it for 200. I bought 2 monitors for $200. So we can't expect too much. But what we'll do is we're just going to create a bit scary. We're just going to create a bit of a base preset here. But all those are terrifying me. So, because we're just getting a bit of blue there, which I'm not too sure where it's from. See if we fix that up. Is the whole thing? Yeah, the whole thing's feeling a bit blue. So let's get that. Like, we don't need crazy amounts. Her hand looks a tiny bit green. Yeah, so that looks cool. The colors are really popping, which I like. I would. Yeah, I think the colors look awesome to me. I reckon it's a bit of an awkward, because it's so much of her skin that is a similar type of color. It looks kind of, I think a tiny bit more purple. What do we do here? What are we adjusting? That's really showing off the makeup, which is quite cool. I'm liking more of that pink. Yeah, that's cool. What about this one? Oh, nah. That makes it look sick. I don't think there's any green in the shot at all. No. No. Okay, so that's that under the eye. Which... kind of feel like something like that work. So just kind of setting that base. I don't want to adjust the color too much because I don't want to adjust the brightness too much. I'm really focusing on just getting that color to pop. Now, there is a bit of unevenness in the skin. We'll run that through portraiture. I'll probably run it through off stream just to not torture you through Photoshop opening and closing a ton of times. If you give a crap about how I run portraiture, pretty much copy what Michael Sasser does. So that's kind of the preset. I feel looks nice and natural, that we can kind of run through. See, that looks awesome. Really dark. I reckon once we run that through portraiture and just smooth out the skin, that will look epic. So what I want to do, just because this is one of those shots, is we're kind of catching the eyes. So it's not much, but like it's a little thing that just makes those eyes pop, just bring out that color a bit more, which are nice, which I like. I reckon I like that with her eyes more. I wonder if... like, that's looking truer color-wise. To me. Like, I think the issue was it's just quite strong. But if we just bring down the saturation, that color of the makeup looks a bit more natural. I'm fairly certain those first two shots are out of focus. So what we'll do... No, I'm not going to remove that. I think that color looks better. So what if we go back here? Fix up the... Yeah, I think that color looks tons better. I want to see what this looks like in black and white, though, because your boy's a sucker for black and white. It looks garbage. Yeah, I really like that. I really like that. Even in black and white. That's epic in black and white. So, by memory, you can duplicate that word. Because I want that in black and white. Because that's... That... Oh, that's moody. That is moody AF. That's epic. Oof. Love that. With the misty stuff, I don't know what you call it, so we're going to call it misty stuff. Like, that looks epic. So what we'll do, I'm just gonna white balance off our eyes because it's making me just not loving the white balance. Like, is she looking too orange? I have a feeling it's just the fact I've got a garbage screen, TBH. And just get rid of that. Boom. Not really much we have to do with that. I reckon the next one will be epic in black and white. But again, we'll test out color because this shoot was really showing makeup off. That's still real cool. Again, click, click, boom. Fixed up that background. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to duplicate that again in black and white that because that's just mint. That's a whole different vibe to it, hey? That is completely a different vibe. It's cool. It's creepy. I think it's cool. Is it this photo you're talking about? I can't see timestamps of when you commented, so I don't know if I missed a comment. But I think that's really cool. And we'll do that. Bring it down a bit. And just fix him up. Boom. This is going to be a quick edit, I reckon. I think they're looking really cool. Now we move to a white background because yay, white backgrounds. I think I forgot to do something. Correct me for my stupidity is horrible. Ignore me. There's no lens corrections on these. Oh my god. How the hell did I do this without lens corrections? How the hell did I do this without lens corrections? I really like these two. I think these are my favorite so far. Okay, cool. So we've got this one without lens corrections. Yay! So I guess the issue... So it was... I don't know how to say it. It was a very wet look shoot. So with that, we are going to have to show that wetness. Wetness? I'm going to say wetness. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's going to be the thing, or... But we're just going to paint out this background because on this shoot I had 2 crappy soft boxes with a bunch of things with windows that I couldn't block out the light. So it was a bit of a messy situation, put it that way. But when my computer starts responding again. There we go. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to select there because turns out I don't know why, I thought I painted all this. Clearly I have not, because that is horrendous. Did I like accidentally control Z that trash? And we'll just paint in here. And then let's heal that buddy. Yeah, so like it's looking cool. Is it too contrasting? I feel like we need to bring the eyes up. The eyes are feeling very... So even if we just add a little something, something. I think that's cool. Like, it's a very wet look, so I don't know how much. Like, comparing those two, like, we've done miles better. And, like, it's the same effect. Like, it looks miles better already. But, I don't know. It feels... Maybe it's just because I haven't done one of these shoots before. Like, it feels very... I don't know the word. It feels very fake, I think. But I'm also well aware there's a good chance that's because I'm editing on some crappy monitor. And before I export these, I will go back and check them on my actual laptop. But for me to stream on my laptop and watch this, and to stream this, doesn't work. So, that's why we are working on this. Well, yes, loud. That's why we are doing it on this laptop. Through the setup that I've got. Because we're at home, because I didn't want to go to the office. Gonna be real, I don't eat at, what, 7 PM on a Thursday night? Nah, that's crap. I'm gonna take that into photo. Look. If we heal, I wonder if you're gonna fix it. Are you gonna fix it, or are you just gonna freak out? I'm gonna take that as you're gonna freak out. Let's try a clone with 0 expectations. Pretty close. I reckon if we did it with a smaller one like what we're doing now, I reckon we can go over them. Oh yeah. Just gonna select him a bit further up. Nah, that was a bad one. That was a bad one. let's see what that one looks like. Oh yeah, that's not bad. And we'll try this bad boy. Hopefully you pick up. I know that's a lot of space to heal. Match that in. I reckon match that in with that. And you're good. Who could have told? Oh, there's that bit down there. So we'll just get rid of that bit. Okay. For some reason, whenever we do this, it just completely ends that. So what we'll do there, because that's... I don't want to pull this into Photoshop just for that. And the positioning was off anyway. Boom! Pretty! Yay! We are 2 shots in. Now, Curious Tim wants to do what Curious Tim does. And get the spinning wheel of death on my laptop. Not digging that as much. I thought that would look a lot cooler than what it did. So let's get rid of that duplication. Let's just unflag him. There we go. Okay, yeah, so I had two softboxes running. I wasn't sure if I had 1 or 2. And I couldn't get the damn... Nah, that was a bad photo. I couldn't get the damn drop to stay up. It kept falling over, which would not really recommend for any situation. But I was like building websites, came in, we shot for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And then she bailed because it was, I think I said it before, this was like last minute. Where it was like a makeup job. I think it was sponsored or something. And I hadn't scheduled any shoots in because honestly, I'm kind of overshooting at the moment. It's sick of dealing with the egos of models. Gets pretty boring considering like what type of person I am, where you could be the Queen of England and I still wouldn't care. I'll treat you the same no matter what. Yeah, don't really care who you are. So, because of that, I don't remember where I was going with this. Oh yeah, the egos of models. At the moment, just I've had a pretty bad run lately, just dealing with people who don't want to really cooperate in a creative endeavor, and it's more it's my privilege. Like, you should be thankful that you're working with me. You owe me. You have to do what I say. When it's like, no, I'm doing this for fun. I've got enough paid work. So if you don't want to treat me the way that I want to be treated, and if you don't want to respect me as a creative person, then I'm just not gonna bother. Like, I got better things to do with my time, like live stream photo edits. Which, that being said, I will start to struggle if if I'm trying to do this edit. If I'm doing these Thursday night edits and they've got no content to edit. That will not be a good time. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And it's not I feel like I need to correct myself. Not correct. I need to explain myself. It's not like models are evil. I've worked with some incredible models. Some of my best friends are models. But there is egos, especially around social media at the moment. There is a lot of attitudes that don't interest me. I think that's a nice way of saying it. Okay, I copied presets that clearly didn't paste there. Here we go. So, what music have we been listening to lately? Currently listening to just some Gang of Youth as I do this edit. And I love Gang of Youth. I think they're an incredible band. And their cover of... What was the cover? Song about cancer. That was horrendously heartbreaking. Horrendously heartbreaking song about cancer. Come on, people. It was a Triple J cover. Blood. I think Blood. Anyway, good song. Check it out. Triple J, Unearthed. It's kind of how I get my music at the moment, because there ain't much. Justin Bieber, Holy. That's an epic song. But there's not much good stuff coming out. In my personal opinion. Like, my taste of music probably isn't for everyone. No, my taste of music definitely isn't for everyone. I am yes, I obviously listen to Gang of Youth, but I'm a massive sucker for like Sam and Dave, old school soul music. I adore. That's a pop. That is a pop shot. Bit high. Bit too much highlights around here, so we'll see if we can bring that down a tiny bit. Not much, not... But, cool shot. Very cool shot. I reckon this one will just... Ooh! Bit of spit came out there. Not COVID safe. Ooh, that looks incredible. Love that. Oh my god, I love that. We'll just boost that background a bit just to get rid of that grayness. But that, and we'll do that. We'll do the eye trick. I don't know what you call it. We'll do the eye trick. Sounds like some Apple product. Where you drop the shadows, raise the highlights, and it just makes the eyes pop. Just a like Italian stereotype of the kiss that thing. That's my reaction to whenever anyone does this eye trick that I'm doing right now. Because I personally am a sucker for eyes. Oh, Oh, amazing. Love that shot. Absolutely love that shot. And I reckon this one will be just as cool. I need to fix up the shadow a bit on her face. Do some auto masking. But yeah, that's cool. I think we just need to boost the face a bit. It's a bit dark around the face, I would say. We are still streaming, aren't we? Yeah, been going for 36 minutes. I think this may be a bit longer of a stream than what I thought. Because I looked at the photos and went, "Ooh, this is gonna be a short one." Okay, we're not going to. Yeah, it was bringing too much up around. Ah! I just want to add a bit more light around the eyes. It's a bit too dark for my liking. That one we need nowhere near as much. Yeah, that's so much better. Again, that doesn't. I'm gonna say no to that one. I think that one's soft. Which I'm curious about what lens I'm shooting on. If these are getting soft. Yeah, if the shots are getting soft, maybe you're shooting on like a 100 mil. My shutter just wasn't fast enough. If you heard a little bump, my phone just fell. Got a text message and my phone just fell over. Yeah, that's cool. I reckon that once the background's removed, I reckon that'll be epic once the background's removed. Actually. So let's just boost that exposure. I would love to get to the point where I do have like a full length backdrop. I think it's like a 2.8 meter backdrop, 2.8 by 10. But where it is an absolute pain. There is a there's a thingy. There's a motorhome in the way. So I've got to get this motorhome moved every single time because your boy's too old. Too old. Too tall to drive it. And I also don't have a truck license and would be terrified of driving it. Ooh. I think this may be another black and whitey. Yeah, too tall to drive it, and honestly, I would be terrified driving it. Because the moment that you drive it out, there's like all the car parks for the office. So there's usually like some there's like a pricey Lexus there that I wouldn't want to have to pay the repair bill on if I hit it. What else is there? A Mazda Ute. See it? No, that's the family cars. Yeah, whatever that one's called. And then like a Mazda 3. So there's like work cars and all that stuff of cars that aren't my work that I don't want to particularly have to pay the bills of. So when I get a place, one of the things I want is, well, one of the first things I reckon I'll do is put a backdrop in my garage. So then if I want to shoot, I get in my little Pulsar, I back out and I park on the street, and I'm done. Like, there's no difficulty there. Laptop's struggling tonight. Cool. I think that was cool. Again, I think we just need a little color around the eyes. It's feeling quite dark around here. It's feeling a bit dark around the eyes. Oh, that's way too bright. I think I had the light on this side of the screen a bit further away. That positioning is shocking, though. Good framing there, Tim. And we'll do the standard, color the background in. It's a real handy thing, this auto masking. I was part of a photography chat, and we had a bit of this was like early world-ending days, and we had like, what can you take a photo of in your house in 5 minutes or like 2 minutes or something? And they gave us a topic. So the topic was shadows. So we did all this stuff, and this one dude shared about how he did his shot through auto masking, and it just looked epic. Like, he did an awesome job. And he shared about the auto masking, which I knew it existed, but I hadn't played with it because I got my, I did my habit. I got it to work the way I wanted it to work, and because of that, I just never did it. So when he did it, and it was more the way that he did it that I went, this is a fantastic idea. So I was really impressed, and ever since, so the last few months I've been doing this auto masking to just neaten up backgrounds, because I always used to feel like I have to get this right, like I have to get the lighting right, which, yes, get it right in post, like we all know the memes. That being said, though, I don't have many lights. Like, I've got two lights. I've got two little soft boxes. I really want to buy an Aperture 120D, but I also want to buy a C70, which, for those who have no idea, about a $10,000 cinema camera. So keen to buy it. Also a lot of money that, and watching what I spend, because I would also love to own a house. That's a cool one. I think it needs to be color, but the eyes, like, dark makeup's cool, but it just makes it hard to, like, camera makes it hard to see. So what if we... Nah. That's cool. That's not cool. Oh, I love that. I really love that. I'm going to drop the shadows that much. We're not sociopaths. So yeah, loving it. So we'll just, again, auto mask, whiten up that background. I really want this in black and white. I reckon this is gonna look epic in black and white. That's cool. And let's duplicate that bad boy. Boom. Black and white. Black and white. I said black and white. That spinning wheel. So that. Slightly concerned. Oh no, sweet. You change back. That's really cool. I really like that one. I don't know why, but my cursor has decided to not update until I click on it. But that's cool. I love that. That's epic. I don't think we're going to have to do much for this one. So I think we'll do that. Get the circular tool. So the light's just a little hot on the face. So we'll just bring him down a bit. I feel like I need to get the Bob Ross level of describing how I edit. If we're just, instead of the light being a bit too hot on the face, we made a happy mistake. That's why. So how are we finding all our music these days? Like, I feel like it's a difficult thing to find music these days because there's so much of it. Like, even photographers, like, everything's so in your face at the moment. With what there is available, like, there's 7,000 new photographers that you must follow, and there's new music dropping like every third second, which is awesome. But there is the fact that the market's saturated, and it makes it hard to find new things. Hard to find new things that you love. Like one of my favorite bands, and I don't know if this is a lot of people, but my favorite bands will release like 1 or 2 tracks and then just not do much ever again. Or they were songs from my angst youth days or uh, or like that I found ages ago that are broken up, which is never ideal for when you just want to sit down, chill with music, and edit, and all your favorite bands are not chucking out music anymore. Bit disappointing, been there a bit. I love that shot. That's beautiful. I do love the idea that she's in active wear. I just think it's hilarious. If you are watching this, you're a very cool person, but still hilarious. I don't know why I put that in black and white. That looks garbage. So we'll lighten up her face a bit on this one. I think her face is very dark. Okay, so the music I'm listening to now was like I don't know what you call it. I think he was my boss. I don't even know. My first job was like a school friend of his, and then they just broke up because they released one really cool song, and then the rest of the music was average, and they got a lot of crap for it, and they just went, okay, cool, well, if we're gonna get crap, we're not gonna do it anymore. I think her legs were too dark. That's why. Okay, I think I screwed that up. How are we going with that? Just oh, there we go. Okay, let's just fix up her face. Bit dark. Again, we don't need much. It's all the subtle things with photo editing I've learnt. Like if you over edit a photo, is not gonna look great because it's gonna look fake. But when you oh, I'm really excited for the next bunch. But like we were watching the Hillsong United did the New Year's Eve thing where they did Good Grace, and it was a great meme, and at Passion, and how they did the fireworks. So they dropped the at New Year's, everyone's like 3, 2, 1, boom. Then outside the entire building like lights up with fireworks, which is incredible. A lot of money, all that kind of stuff, but just looked mint. And I forget who. I think it was Dad. One family member, unsure which one, made the call of how stressful that would be. And realistically, like for someone like you or I who isn't in the forte and the world of editing of like production, is actually not as intense as what it seems, because all it is a lot of small stuff done really well. And it's the same with photo editing. Like, it can seem really intense when you're going through and doing your first few edits. Like, I remember I used to think I was the boss of editing because I had some crappy preset that I installed, and oh no, it was a Visco preset. back back when Visco presets were the hot new thing. I wonder if that company still exists. But yeah, back when that was a thing, I had the Lightroom 3 Visco presets, and I thought I was the hot shit. But when but now knowing what I know now, like I understand color, I understand a lot more. Those presets were a lot of fancy tools and were created by incredible people who could very much pick a trend, and I wish I had that ability to pick trends like they do. But they also, what they did really well is something that as need a water, sorry. Talking does a lot. Takes it out of you. A preset can kind of cheapen it if you don't know how to make a preset, I've found. Like, if you don't know how to make the preset and use presets, I would say you're robbing yourself. You're robbing yourself of knowledge because you're just copy and pasting someone else's intelligence. When if you know it yourself, you can use it to make your photos look so much better. I say as I absolutely screw up a photo. But what's the important thing, kids? I have the knowledge to know how to fix it. So we're good. Like, boom. We have that knowledge of how to fix it. How are we looking? Yeah, they look good. I've got to fix that one in Photoshop. I'm not going to get that one fixed very easily. And we're just waiting for my computer to load. Yeah, they look really cool. I love that one still. I think this one, it's feeling a tiny bit too blown out. We'll boost the shadows. Yeah, I think that's better. Is it? Yeah, there is a dark spot there. Just neaten up around her arm as well. Yep, that's nice. Ooh, maybe we could go moody for this one. Because I am a sucker for moody. I don't actually like clean white backgrounds in my shoots. Personal opinion, boring. Simple as that. I think we're at the time in the shoot where I'm like, we've gotten what was requested, so let's get moody. So what I want to try is the clean white background, but then master level, I want to bring it way down. And then what happens if I just bring it? That's just gonna look cheap and edited, isn't it? Didn't work. Tried. That's the other thing with photo editing. Try stuff. What's the worst that could happen? You put it on a stream and it sucks, and then you go, nah, it doesn't work. Gonna try something else. Like, isn't that the whole creative journey thing where you try stuff, if it doesn't work, you go, oh, it didn't work. Let's try something else. I feel like I'm not really recovering her arm. This is also another way I like to do it. And I don't know if you were on my socials. If you saw on my socials, I did a shoot with a dude, which was really exciting. So I've never done a studio shoot with a dude before. It was an experience. Would definitely do again. It was fun. I've actually worked with very few guys with photos. Don't know why. I think stereotypically, and I think it's something that should change, where a majority of photos are of chicks. And speaking as a male who is awkward AF in front of a camera, I think it is something that should change. Yep, I think that looks good. Next one. I'm listening to a classic song from my childhood right now, which is great. You never argue with a classic song from your childhood, right? This one is 1,000 Miles. 1,000 Miles? Vanessa Colton. That. I'm not going to sing it. I'm not going to torture you. Oh, I like this one. This one's pretty. Oh, I almost caught myself singing out. Ready. I have one of those Wacom tablets, which I feel like next time I do this, I should break out a Wacom tablet, because this is getting really tedious, and I'm using like one of those crappy standard Microsoft mouses to do this, because my actual setup is at work, at home, in the spare bedroom doing this. Oh, this is real. I'm really liking this one. I wonder if that's too much. I'm going to say that's too much. It's the lack of... If I could take this photo again, I would get her to just look the slightest bit more. I'm just missing that bit around her eyes. That's better. So what's that one like in black and white? Like full. Nah, that's crap. That one's tons better. The other one was like, it was almost there. It was like a 90%er. And I hate the 90%ers when you don't shoot again. Like, oh, if only I did this one thing, it would look so much better. Where that, like, realistically, we haven't done much work on this image. And it looks so much better than what that other one did. Yeah, we can fix that up. and just that base paste as well. So getting like a good preset from your shoot is always like, it's a game changer. Like, we've probably got like 20 minutes left of this edit, if that. I don't even know what the time is. 8:30. We don't have long left, really, to edit this shoot, because we got an awesome base preset that just made life easy. Okay, so I'm going to fix this background up first. But like 90% of the work's done before I even drop this photo down. I think I'm going to have to edit that one in Photoshop. Just don't have enough room around it to get rid of it. Now this one I'm definitely going to fix up in Photoshop. But I picked it so I can do like a hella minimal, like that type of framing. So that without the background, I just think that could look really cool. Which we'll do the standard. We're going to get rid of as much as we can. Yeah, we'll get rid of as much as we can. But there's actually, we could actually see if, let's give it a go. See if we can get rid of it without pulling it into Photoshop. And I also want to see how much I can recover with that arm. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Gonna turn off masking for auto masking. Okay, we're not gonna go that extreme. I think, yeah, Photoshop's mucking up. Lightroom's mucking up. So we're gonna close him and start again. Don't need to see my messages, do we? Or that. That's gonna get edited out. That's a lot better. I'm gonna see if I can get rid of this. This would be so much easier on one of those Wacom tablets. I reckon with that, yeah, I like that. I think that's a cool minimal one. I'm gonna delete you. I'm gonna delete you. I'm gonna do it as one. Yeah, I like that. I like it. I like it very much. Yeah, just gonna drop it so you can see it a bit more. Normal increase, because we can see I've missed quite a lot. Now, my whole computer screen just got darker, so I'm not sure if that's that looks good to me. Does that look good to you? And I'm just gonna sort of filter it to the images that I marked as good. Just want to, yeah, balance correction's still on. So this is just the probably higher used version. And again, we'll give it a go here, but I reckon you gonna have to go into Photoshop to remove that, just that frame. Yeah, as soon as I move, like, first thing I'm doing, first renovation type thing I'm doing will be put a bracket in the wall so I can have my own little at-home studio. So then when I want to do stuff like this, if I want to do a video, whatever, I don't have to organize to get a massive motorhome move. Because that's just a lot of effort that honestly don't have time for. And also I'm hanging up a the second thing I will do as a homeowner is hang up a photo. As a photographer, I think there's a spot here I've missed. As a photographer, it sucks not being able to hang up your work, because it's something that you're proud of. You wanna show the world that you've taken awesome photos, and you're not just like every other photographer in the world. And it sucks not being able to hang up your work. I definitely would not recommend having that situation. And the apartment that I live in is I'm the first person who's lived in it. So there's not even existing ones in the walls. So I've got a handful of photos on frames that lean against stuff. It's like I've got a photo of that I took in the Barossa Valley, which is like a massive winery region in Australia. Got one of those sitting behind me on one of those like IKEA shelf quad things, like the token boxings that like every uni student in the world has, which I can't wait to get rid of because I hate it. I've furnished a majority of my house through Facebook Marketplace. Because I feel like what I'm able to find on Facebook Marketplace has so much more character. I much prefer it with the eyes open. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace and Gumtree and all that stuff are life. And honestly, antique shops, and I know it's like the token thing, but op shops, like there's some awesome stuff. I've got the coolest leather recliner in my living room that I got off, found at an op shop for $80, and I've got people lined up wanting to buy it if I ever sell it. And I got a really cool leather chair, which doesn't fit in this apartment, does not fit in the elevator. That is sitting at work, waiting to come home. That is a gorgeous, like, leather armchair, big leather armchair that I love. I love it to bits. And I got it for $70. So, like, the stuff you find on Facebook Market is just a life goal. So, Facebook, if you're using your magical algorithm and watching this, give me stuff. I'll promo you anyway, but just give me stuff. I'm always too slow to move on it. So I'm like, oh, will it fit? Like, I don't want to spend anything if I want to move. And then it's usually gone. Or I'm a bit of a tight ass. And I'm like, oh, I love this. I should get it. And then by the time I'm like, yep, I'm going to get it, it's sold. Which happened this week with like an old school fruit box. I'm like, oh, do I want it? Like, what could I use it as? And then I decided, nah, I'm going to get it. I'm going to use it for something, even if it's photo prop. And it's sold. So definitely a mistake on my end where I just need to commit. I need to commit that I'm gonna. Why haven't we full screen this? I'm just gonna commit that I'm gonna actually buy it and go ahead. Ooh, this one's pretty. It's getting warm in here. I reckon I can get rid of that. Yeah, that's pretty. And again, let's go in and just highlight those eyes. Oh, amazing. Unless it's black and white though. Now, I'm probably the only one who's gonna like this, but that's the joys of being the only one on the stream. I can make all the decisions. Cool. I think we just need to bring this eye out a bit. Ah! I think that's epic. I'm getting like Tomb Raider vibes. Oh, no, I didn't want to copy that though. It was cool, but not that cool. Up a tiny bit. Boom. Ooh, yes. Tones and I. Who reminds me of my cousin. Who never heard sing. Don't know if she can sing, but definitely reminds me of my cousin. Mind you, like, moved away. Like, little kid. Very, very nice shot. Besides, that bit. I'm just trying to get more of that. And there. And there. Just everywhere. And everywhere. No. Cool, cool, cool. Out of these two, I think that one. I like it with the shoulders back a tiny bit more. Oh no, forward a bit more. Yeah, that one. And I know I moved to the other photo when I said that one. I know what I've done. And I am happy with what I've done. I'm happy with my decision. Yes, auto masking was on. I always love the idea of foreground with the light, but then when I go to edit it, I'm like, oh, that's silly. Silly. Silly shot, Tim. Silly. I kind of like it, though, in this one. Like, I think that looks really cool, actually. Because you got that one without the background. Like, we've got plenty without it, but I like the frame. I think that's actually really cool. And again, that's one of those things that took me way too long. I think I was looking at this white portable backdrop thing for 6 months, and it's not like it was a pricey venture. Like, I think it was, I don't want to waste money, but I think it cost like $80, and I think I've used it so much since I bought it that I should have just bought it a lot earlier than what I did. What do we think? What do we think? There's not as many photos as I usually get, but I usually aim to shoot for an hour. Sorry about the crackling of a bottle. Very thirsty. Yeah, I usually shoot for like an hour, and this was like a 20-minute shoot. And we just changed a few things over and over. But I think this looks epic. I think there's some really, really cool shots in there. So what I will do, I'm going to do this off stream just to not... I'm kind of liking them with the frame, to be honest. But I'm going to pull them into Photoshop. Am I? Yeah, I reckon I will. I'm going to pull them into Photoshop. I'm going to remove the frame. Just might as well do it on stream. I'm going to leave that one. I like that one. I reckon, I'm not going to leave. No. And that one. I need to fix that one up. Do I have to open each photo individually? That's annoying. Yeah. Here's some other projects I've been working on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to export JPEGs of every single image, pull it back into Photoshop and run it through Portraiture. This is a new laptop, and I don't actually think I've installed Portraiture yet. So need to install Portraiture. I've been meaning to do that for weeks, but just haven't. Need to fix that photo still. Back to Lightroom, that one. And we'll just wait for him to open up. Okay, coolsies. Let's do this. Ah! Why is it not? We're having technical issues. That was not an enjoyable time. I don't know why I'm doing this way. That feels stupid. What we should do is just this. Now listening to Birds of Tokyo, which again, banger of a band. I lived in Perth for a bit, and what I got to do was sit on my balcony and listen to these guys play live at Sets on the Beach. Which was like I think it's the one festival I've been to in my life. I went another time. It wasn't that time I went. But yeah, the one festival I've been to, and I've never felt so old in my life. And yeah, it was definitely a time. It was fun. Like, it was fun, but I definitely realized that I'm not the clubbing type. I'm not the partying type. I'm a bit of a grandma when it comes to it all, TBH. Yeah, slight grandma. Also, just can't be bothered. I like my bed too much. So yeah, not hard to remove the background in Photoshop. Just too tedious to do in Lightroom. No, that wasn't. Yeah, too tedious to do in Lightroom. And I can't be bothered putting up with it. And that bit's gonna be quite tedious, isn't it? There we go. Okay, back to Lightroom. Did I not do that one? Okay, I didn't do that one, so let's quickly do that one. I don't think I closed Photoshop. Want to fix that up. Make him a bit bigger. Stunning. So we'll just get rid of him. Yep, he is there. I thought there was a mark, but I'm 99% certain that was on my screen. This one looks like a botch job. On the preview, it looked like a botch job. On this screen, it looks alright. And I think we need to I think it's throwing another one on. Yeah, I think that looks better. And I think this was one of the first ones I did with it. And actually, this is the one I did that. Let's not do that. It's a silly idea. Cool. I think we're good. Yeah, so I'm going to run them through Portraiture because I haven't installed it. I need to install it on this laptop. But I think these look amazing. I think the editing is going really well, but we're done. We are done. So to the peeps that joined in, thank you very much. Very much enjoyed editing tonight, and I am going to do it again in 2 weeks. 2 weeks time I'm editing another shoot. It's a shoot that I did last... I did it on Sunday. It was a bit of a thingy. It was... Where'd I shoot it? Sugarcane fields. I shot it in the sugarcane fields. It's very boho. It looks very cute. So gonna edit that. Next week I am dropping a video, which is exciting and always freaking nerve-wracking. But thank you for watching. To those on Twitch, if you want to holler over to my YouTube, that would be awesome. To those on my YouTube, if you want to watch me look like an absolute dog playing Minecraft or other games on Tuesdays, jump over to the Twitch. It is Speedy Giraffe 43 for creative reasons. But thank you for watching. You have been amazing, and I am going to now have a shower and turn on the aircon because it is grossly hot here. But thanks for joining, and I'll see you in 2 weeks for the live stream, and I will be on the chat. I'll be in the comments, sorry, for the maybe first hour of the video dropping next week. So if you want to join in, join in. Thanks. Love ya. Bye.